Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.
Hey, good morning, guys. Confirm for me if you guys can hear me well. Everything is checked off. All right, so let me go to this one here. And market flew up pretty good.
Yeah. It doesn't range very much.
All right, so let's see what's going on here.
It's going back in the range again, by the way. Not now, but slowly.
So the move 0.76% up from this move. Anyway, let me delete everything here and start from scratch. So we have our daily lines. It's going to be here. High. Low. Right. For our 8 hour doesn't have anything much for us here. 4 hour, as you can see, those daily lines up with the 4 hour chart pretty good. 1 hour lines up fairly well. You can adjust this a little bit here. So last week Thursday when it came down here, I had said I was going to buy once it starts going up. I did buy this here and it went up. I took some profits on that. On Friday, I don't think I didn't trade on Friday. And then yesterday I traded here. I took a buy. I took a sell over here and finished over here. All right, so anyway, let's see what the market has for us today. So you have a 30-minute daily support resistance here. And here. And here. Alright, so let's see where market might be coming on next. So the move started here, finished here. Right, so I believe it's gonna come down next. If it does want to come down, this is gonna be the next stop right here. as you can see, it pushed up here and then pushed up again, but much smaller. Right, so the fact that it pushed up much smaller means you might want to actually do a pullback. So let's verify everything lower. But that was a 1 hour chart. But 1 hour and 30-minute lines up pretty well. I'll leave this at this wick right here. Pretty much this zone here is where it might come back down to. So looking for a breakout here. And for a long side, we're gonna look for a breakout here. Because this is all we can pretty much gauge where it's gonna go up to, and this is all we can gauge to where it's gonna go down to. Let me look at the actually let me look at the 5 minute first. So this 50-minute range has been holding very well, steady. 50 minutes stop there, and 50 minutes. We could say that this was a fake out here, of course. And this could be our first line of possible take profit. Let's see how much that is. So we have 120 pips here that we can look forward to. And we have at least 108, maybe 60 to 90 pips here that we can look forward to. 5 minutes, let's see how this holds up. Okay, so 5 minute breakout will be valid here. A 5 minute breakout with the 10 and 50-minute confirmation. Hopefully it does break out in one single bar and hits the bottom here, right? But we can monitor the 3 minute as well. So if we just adjust this to 3 minutes here slightly, and adjust this one to 3 minutes slightly. Alright, so at least we can gauge a 3 minute, 5 minute breakout, and then a 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute confirmation. So you see market is sort of bullish, bearish here. It has to be either going bullish or bearish, and this is sort of an arbitrage calculation here between silver and gold.
5 minutes is in the range.
Yeah, 5 minutes is a shitty range. And over here we have market on the bullish side above the range, market will be on the bearish side below the range. So if it breaks out, it's actually going to continue bearish. And if it breaks above, it's actually going to flip bullish across multi-time frame, at least the time frames from 1 minute all the way to 2 hour. It would be flipping bullish or bearish based on this point here. So if it breaks out here, it might be pushing down here next, pausing, and where's our take profit numbers? Right now, let me see if they can hear me. Oh, okay, good. So you have some waiting to do here. So what we're gonna wait for is this. If it comes down in this area and it gives us a sell signal, we'll just take that sell signal. As soon as it gives it, if it breaks out up here and gives a buy signal before or during the breakout, then we'll take that buy signal. Provided that by then all the data is going to shift to bullish or bearish. And depends on how strong this data is, at least it'll help validate that, okay, it's going to push further or not. Because as you can see here, from the top of the range to this location is 100 pips. And from the bottom of the range, which is here, approximately, which is where this is the bottom of the range, right? Um, so hold on, let me check over here. So at the bottom of the range is where it thought last time to go up. This one here, at the bottom of the range here, it's already flipping to a sell side. So if it does sell, let's hypothetically say it sells this amount here again, which is 90 something pips, right? So if it breaks out to this specific area here and retest it on a 1 minute chart, then it could break out for another 90 to 100 pips. You see, in these particular cases, when it reaches the tip of the previous lows is when it flips to bearish, right? The tip of the previous low, it flips to bearish. Over here, the ending of all the previous low, um, it flipped bearish. But the difference here is that it's now waiting for previous lows, like right at the bottom of the range it flips, and right at the top of the range it flips. Right, so that means when it flips here at this particular point, it's actually gonna do a little bit of a runaway type of trade. Let's see. Let's go back up here. So if we did a fib level from here to here, it already pulled back pretty much 61%. Not exact, but a bit. If it does come back up to here and retest, that's what you have to pay attention to as well. If it comes back up in this area and starts pushing back down, then it might fake out. Right, so let me draw in a little bit of a fake out zone here. Actually, this. Alright, so if it does want to push down, it may push down. It may push up right in this zone here. So if it starts rejecting this particular zone with the bearish bar, then it's possibly going to do a range and then push up, or a range and then push down. So at least we can make a decision on taking profit in those locations there. Right. In this particular case, if it pushes down, it should pass through and through this range. Because as you can see, all the down move on this range were clean down moves, right? It pretty much just went straight down to the bottom of the range. Versus the up move, they were very zigzaggy. Right, so let's go back to 5 minutes. Actually, let me draw a trend line on 30 minutes. just on 15. Okay, so this trend line sort of makes sense on the bottom here because when we move it to the top, you see it rejected here. It broke out here, rejected to the upside, then it broke down, rejected to the downside, and then it broke out to the top, and then rejected again, straight down. Then it rejected here, right? So this is our channel for now. Um, if it starts breaking this channel to the downside here, at least it gives us a clue that they should push down. But as of right now, if it reaches this channel and starts pushing up and breaks out here, then at least we know for sure it's coming up now. At least to the even high or the higher high here. Right, so that's our analysis for now, at least for these two trades. Um, we're also gonna wait for some volume to show up. So now the volume, we need the volume to be. Let me put the volume in its own box. So volume is crossing this threshold here. So volume needs to be higher than this line or equal to this line to know that high volume is coming in. Until then, the volume is still pretty low. Because as you can see here, when the high volume came in here, that was the push. So anything around this level here should be a volatile market coming in. Right? Same thing yesterday. Volume came in here at this point, this particular point, and then it started trending the rest of the day. Right? So now we're just waiting for a volume alert. I'm gonna add an alert here. Alright, so we're just gonna pay attention to this alert. If it hits it, then great. Then we'll at least be prepared for some sort of move to start. Right? We're not predicting anything just yet. We're just waiting for the starting of a move in order to start focusing in if it is buying or selling. If anyone has any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna monitor the EA here to see where we can actually get a nice clean entry. So 1 minute here is doing a triangle of some sorts. Right, so you want 1 minute to finish whatever he's doing here, in between at least this triangular point here, to understand that okay, let's push up or push down. And secondly, if it pushes up, I want to be able to see completely green candles, the whole moving average is all green and angling to the upside, and the 50 linear rate is angling to the upside to get a buy signal around this area. So similar thing here. I want to be able to see everything angling upwards, a buy signal, and then with higher buy numbers, buy numbers, buy numbers. Because as you can see, dollar is buying as well at the same time right now, which caused it to slow down here. I believe as this was going up last night, So as this was going up here last night, dollar started buying aggressively, and then inevitably it slowed down and pushed back. Right, so the pull, so whenever dollar is buying aggressively, um, the pullback is going to be sort of looking like these. So as you can see, it does give some bad signals here, and that's why we need the price action to sort of validate. Okay, where are we looking for signals to be exactly, right? So we're looking for signals to be out here on the upside or down here on the downside. We have OBV went from bullish here to bearish, and then now it's bullish again. So at this point, we leave it on 30-minute chart to verify that volume comes in. I move this up a little bit. See, I want the volume to be equal to or above this average volume line here. I don't know what the moving average shows. It's about as an average. Right, so this is the average on the EMA, but as you can see, it's still off. So even the EMA sort of doesn't help us with an average high volume. So I have to look at it like price action as well. You see here the high volume came, it went. Over here the high volume came, and the bars were a little bit bigger, it dropped fairly well. Then after that the volume sort of decreased and it didn't do much. Let's see if there's any news coming out today. Oh, I have news at 10.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be here until 10. I gotta finish at 9:30 at least. 9:40, 9:45 or so. Um, I'll be here at 10, but I won't be trading at that time. Hopefully I catch a trade by then. You see, now we have reason for rejection to the upside. We have reason here as well for rejection to the upside. The only clear traffic we have would be this clear traffic here to the downside. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. This is bearish. We have bearish momentum here. Dollar is bullish. This is still here. Slightly bullish. But it looks like it's flipping bearish. Usually likes to come and reject off of these lines. So let's see how it behaves off of this line here. And if it rejects or it breaks it. But the volume is flipping to the downside here as well. The volume is pushing down. So it looks like our sell might be more, it might be moving towards our sell side. But we're still waiting for that high volume to come in.
Oh, by the way, last night, I took a scalp buy. I got out early, of course, and I made more than 20% actually. It was,
Oh yeah, she entered the buy right here
30%.
as it was coming down.
No, not coming down. Was it coming down?
Yeah, it was
no, it was just a range.
No, it was in this range where you took a buy.
You see this 30-minute bar? This was it. And I said it's going to go up, and it went up.
Oh yeah, she was waiting for a rejection on this line over here coming in. So she was waiting for a buy. She took a buy, went up.
I got out, of course, but because I had to go, it was late evening.
But she took about half of this buy here. I think it would take this much.
Because we were putting baby to sleep. We just left, of course.
Oh yeah, this was the buy you took. You got out at the tip of this candle here.
And just 20 minutes.
Remember it was coming back down.
That's 5 minutes bar. Somewhere. It was the beginning of the move, and then I got out, and then it just kept going later. It did a pullback and then left.
There's this move here.
Yeah, I did a pullback and then left. Some kind of move, to be honest. I can't see. Because the title is 20%, I need them to know that we are making in the background. We are making the money over there.
Yeah, I mean, when the opportunity gives us, we take the trade, but it doesn't give us every day, so you can't make 20% every day. So
I know, but I've been doing good since 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
far I've been doing about, yesterday I did 14%. The day before I did about 16. Last week I did about 21. I think last week, Friday, I did 21. And she took the same trade yesterday. She did 26% return.
oh wow, nice. Yeah, I
She held her trade slightly longer than I did.
No, yesterday was Monday. Oh yeah, I didn't come yesterday.
No,
I was here yesterday.
no,
I wasn't.
because I was holding for 30 pips, a 30 pip sell yesterday. I mean, a 50 pip sell yesterday. Got it at 30. Because I saw that my account hit that 20% target, so I got out. But Angie held it. She got 6% more on top of her account.
By the way, I have entered a sell. I've been waiting for it to break out of the range.
Annika entered a sell here.
The 5-minute 30 bar. I've been waiting for it when it was a range because there was nothing happening,
Let's look at this volume analysis here. Let's remember we're still inside of this range here, right? So we can't have sort of too much going on in the charts.
I'm waiting for up to here. You see this alert? Hello. Ano? Wait. Хорошо, что ты говоришь, какую я тебя не слышала, да, потому что просто забывали, да, просто забываю выключить, что поэтому ты мне говорила, я тебя не слышу. Да.
Alright, so we're waiting on a 5 minute chart now. 5 minutes rejecting off the trend line. Let's see how the EA is shifting. The EA is shifting firmly bearish over here and over here as well. So this has shifted firmly bearish. While dollar is bullish at the same time. So if it does give us a sell, it might be a pretty good sell. Especially gold is overall 82% bearish at the moment. Here, dollar is 75% bullish at the moment. Right, so I'm just waiting for a signal to come in, and I might possibly give that signal a test drive. Especially see it's below this line here. It's giving a signal right now. I'm gonna probably enter that trade. Let me check the volume. Verify the volume real quick. Volume is not in though, so that's worrying, right? And if I take a sell into resistance here, it'll be sort of not very smart. It'll be a risk trade, of course, because you never know, it breaks out and just runs away, right? Um, but the fact that it's still hanging out right in this specific spot, a possible rejection point, um, at support as well, it's probably not the best of idea to take a sell. I mean, it looks like a good sell, but I don't trust it. Simply the fact that it's on resistance. Right? Now it did complete this triangle here that I drew earlier. I mean, it is 100% red, so it does have more reasons to sell than of course not to sell. But I would like to see a small pullback first, at least. Okay, this is actually going to be a good sell if it stays. Let me check over here now. You see over here it flipped to it's selling as well. Over here it flipped to the sell side. Let me zoom into this here. All right, so it flipped down, retested, and then started coming down here, right? Which is good. Which is a good news actually. And this might actually continue down. Let me double check the volume on the lower time frames here. The fact that trend line is there is what's stopping me. The price action is not validating the trade. And if it comes all the way down here, then that's already too much of a big move down, which would require a pullback to retest this area to sell again. So if I take a sell here, it's a risk. It's a higher risk trade. It might have more fuel to run down if the EA here is on the buy side is below 100 and on the buy side is below 100 over here, then it would have more fuel to push down stronger. All right, so you see it flip back to a green bar here. This indicator flip back bullish. Um, so that's not good either. Especially look, it was bullish right here as well, right within the same vicinity of bearishness. All right, so 5 minutes going back to test the 9 over here, which is the 50 linear weighted moving average. Depends on how it comes back down now. Let's take a look at the 30-minute volume. So previous 30-minute bar did not close with high volume. It closed with pretty normal looking volume here. I mean, it's a little bit higher, of course. But let's see how this bar closes. This new 30-minute bar. We are still in the 30-minute range after all, and this is our range from top here to bottom here. And 30-minute broke below the 9, tested the 9 here, and now it came back down, ranging again. What is 15 minutes away? So 15 minutes has been closing bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Maybe bullish, I don't know. It needs to break down here though. So I'm gonna look for a 50-minute close below here to calculate that. Okay, 50 minutes is gonna continue down. It's 5 minutes, as you can see here. 5 minutes has been moving very shittily here.
Вышла. Я только я $300 свой. Go. Понемножку.
Alright, so I'm monitoring the 50 minutes for a breakout, actually, not the 5 minute anymore. Because the way how the 50 minute is moving, the fact that it's going bull bear, it's doing some sort of consolidation there. Maybe it might punch up or punch down, we don't know yet. So let's monitor the volume here as well to increase above all these. Setting that 30-minute to have some higher volume here.
Да, я тебя слышу.
I want to see that volume at least start breaking out this area. The 30-minute volume is all the way up here that I'm expecting it to come to. So if it breaks out nice and strong and start closing up here, high volume wise, then we know we have some sort of better volume than what was happening here. I mean, some sort of move is being initiated. Right? So on 50 minutes, we're expecting it to be above these areas. Only then I can really trust the move to work out. I mean, yesterday it didn't move until 9:30, so today it might move at at 9:30.
Мне надо
so
паспорт сделать. У меня паспорта нету.
gold hitting previous day's high. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, I have it drawn out here. What is the previous day's close, of course? So daily.
No, it's okay. Да нет, он останется с мелкой, пусть я поеду сама. Нет, пусть он остается с ребенком, я пойду сама.
Stored baby music. That was a good catch there. I added it in there. But yeah,
Но я хочу, чтобы
really
он
support
остался с
resistance
ребенком,
zone.
да, я
It
пошла.
really needs to break this nice and strong in order to continue down. If it's gonna be selling. So also at this point we need to
Да.
draw this in from here.
Я совсем забыла. Совсем забыла.
And let's do the 5-minute.
Ты мне поможешь. Да я забыла про это. Я забыла про это.
Alright. So out the 5-minute chart, we have this here, top of the channel to the bottom of the channel, which was here, right? So if we looked at it like this, right? From top to bottom of the channel, it broke out and went sideways. So if it breaks out, then it massively might want to go bullish. Right? That's just theorizing. The proof has to be there. Because as you can see, when it breaks the channel, doesn't mean it breaks the channel, right? Because now you sort of have this going on here. This is an example right here. So from bottom of the channel to the top of the channel, this was the break, right? And then it came down, narrowed to the bottom, and then eventually to the bottom. Then after that, from the top of the channel to the bottom of the channel was here, but the very top that came across here. Right, so at this point, it started breaking and retesting, staying above, and then went. Right, so now we're here. So the top of all these moves prior to touching the bottom is here, but the top of all the highs is here. So if it breaks out anywhere around here, if it breaks out here, then it might be a fake out. But if it breaks out, comes across here, and then starts breaking out here, it might be a runner to the top of this channel. And it has, of course, a pause there. Right, so it might shoot across, or it might go very choppy.
Да.
We just have to remember that the trades we're trying to take is fairly big. They're like 100 trades, right? So we have to be patient for those trades to follow. Because this is not a good trading area to begin with. The EMA is sort of like not moving without strength, move it without that angle. It's extremely
Я вообще
choppy.
очень много
you know.
хочу продать, да, вот этой коробки все, очень много чего.
I think I closed that trade out already. That sell trade when it came back against her like this, she closed it out.
Не, они приходят возле дома, я одна
What
не
are you
выхожу.
guys' thoughts? What are you guys trading? Are you guys buying, selling? What are your
Я Джая
biases?
пошлю. Он, нет, Джая идет. Джая идет и делает.
Okay, let's look at
Не,
sentiment.
они вечером они приходят и забирают.
So you see sentiment here for gold has on the average side of selling anymore. It's 50-50 sort of, right? 49.50. I mean 49.51. So we can expect a sideways market or a reversal for today to the sell side. Because a lot of people are getting excited about buys now. So the buys started pouring in, right? These buys were not here yesterday. So once it pushed up last night, everyone is like, okay, the market is going to be bullish. It's probably going to jump to 4,000. Let's buy it. Faster the other. That's what it looks like, right? It looks very bullish. The fact that it looks very bullish is what's going to
Да, у
convince
меня
everyone to start
сейчас
buying, which provides sell liquidity.
этот live, да.
So if everyone is buying or we're in a uncertain area, I would like to see those buys increase on sentiment, so this way we can start looking for sells. But sentiment is sideways, so we may have a two-edged sword here, where it comes up and down or down and up.
Да, хорошо.
Well, let's wait for it to finish this triangle.
Да, я
Here
тебе,
it is. It is
я тебе
finished.
позвоню,
Just
да.
squeeze.
Хорошо.
Now to give it
Давай.
a second touch here. Let's see what happens if it
Давай.
breaks out and continues up, or breaks down and continues down. $50 makes more sense to monitor, to be honest, because 50 minutes looks more shitty than anything else. So let's monitor the shittiness of this market right here in order to figure out, okay, hey, it's actually breaking out nice and bullish or nice and bearish. And so 15 minutes should give us our clue with the high volume bar.
I got out of myself.
So we are waiting for 15. Alright, so we're not biased at the moment. I'm not looking for buy. I'm not looking for sales. I'm not looking for buys. I'm looking for wherever the market takes me. Right. So that's what we're sitting here waiting for. We're waiting for a high volume bar. Right. So waiting for this area to do something, and we're waiting for this area to do something, and this area. Okay, we have 8:30 coming up soon. That's new 30-minute bar is gonna open. This consolidation definitely looks like it's gonna cause the breakout for sure. So after the next 30 minutes opens, we might see a breakout off of this area because these 4-bar setups are pretty good at moving the market. Right? You see, you have 4 bars here, and then it broke out to the bottom and then pushed off. So this could be 1, 2, 3, 4. It might break out to the top, then push down, or break out to the bottom, push up, or break out to the bottom and actually stay in the bottom. So depends on what the EA is assisting me with data. We can decide if that breakout is going to be real or fake. Right? As you can see, it's flipping bullish again. We became strong buys again. So that's why I'm waiting for, if it's buying, this needs to be less than 100. If it's selling, this buys needs to be less than 100. That sort of confirms the strong push and not the breakout, not the fake out. Need to put this small because when you widen this ring too much, you get carried away very easily. Let's see yours over here.
No, yours.
I'm gonna put it back in the fridge, or I'm gonna put something up here.
Um, no, you can put it in. I need to go get Angie. I promised her I'm gonna get her.
We're supposed to make it.
Yeah.
is providing a buy signal here, um, but it could be just a crappy buy signal because I don't know, it might push back down here now because it's been ranging back and forth in the same exact area for the past few 50 million powers, right? So that's revalidating the trades with price action. And based on this price action, we can't really see a buy or a sell happening. The volume is increasing here though. But I imagine if it breaks out, it has to pull back with a bearish bar or wick or some sorts in a lower time frame, and then continue. Then it's going to give us a second signal. Because what we're looking for here on the robot is maybe 2 or 3 bullish signals first before we start taking those signals. Same thing here. If it's go bearish, I need at least one bearish signal, then the second bearish signal to go bearish. Right, so that means if it pulls back nicely here, there's going to be a nice decent angle to the upside, breaking this previous high here. Um, right, the EMA itself has to break its own high over here. So once that happens, then it can sort of retest at the higher level to go higher, and then it's gonna once it retests to the higher level, it's gonna give another buy signal. Then we can actually stick that buy signal. And I would like to see the sell side, the lower range, the RSI cells also to be closer to zero. You see dollar is starting to sell a little bit more. So we have the volume came in there, right? So the volume is being hit. The breakout is looks like it's forming here now to go bullish. All right, so we have volume present, check, right? Right, so we have the volume check. Um, this breakout, let's see if the 5 minute is breaking out. 5 minute is not breaking out just yet, right? Um, let's clean this up slightly tighter. Let's call this our 5 minute range, right? So based on this information here, it's our 5 minute consolidation, 5 minute consolidation. Um, Whatever you want to call it, this is the fake out. If this closes below above here, gives another buy signal top here, then I'll take that buy signal to the upside. Because remember, it came towards this trend line before. Who's to say that it wouldn't reject off of this trend line once again, right? Secondly, we pay attention. We have clean price movement expected from this area, right? And then we have also some sort of a cleaner price movement happening here. Then maybe pause and then down to this area. Right, there's not much barricades in these areas here. Right? In this area, there's not much stopping points. This area is not no much stopping points, but as you can see, all the stopping points are going straight, either linear or angled here and angled here. So that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for market to come out into the open area and open area. It's like hunting. I'm not hungry. So if it doesn't do anything in the next 5-minute bar, we wait again until 9:30. Right, so if the next 5-minute bar doesn't start charging away, that means you're waiting for 9:30 volume. And it needs to be a 5-minute breakout and 15-minute breakout. Maybe 5 and 10. Let's just say this breaks out and runs away. What we'd be looking at as a hindsight. So we would look at hindsight and say, hey, look, it faked out over here and then went that direction. Okay, so let's look at hindsight in terms of that it went that direction. Then this would be justification that it did fake out and then it went up, right? So that sort of also gives confirmation that if this breaks out to the upside, the probability of it continuing up is also present. Let's look at where this buy volume is. So we have it here as a bullish bar. We have it here as a bullish bar. And we have it here as a bullish bar. See, the sell volumes are coming in under 15 seconds over here. At first, you had the buy volumes coming in that pushed it away. Now you have the sell volumes coming in, and the buy volume is staying back. Right, so if you look at how the volume is populating here, we have on this previous 5-minute bar, we had all this buy volume coming in and then it pushed off. Right now we have big sell volume coming in. Right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Still inside the range.
Maybe got up right away.
So he started getting off the bed and everything. All right, so we're waiting for 9 o'clock now. Nothing happened. So 15 minutes is the best place to look at the chart right now. 5 minutes, yeah, 5 minutes is okay though, because we want to look at this fake out here. If it breaks this fake out as a breakout, then more than likely we're selling. But if it continues up and breaks out over here, then more than likely we're buying. Because of the way the market is moving right now, the breakout might be happening at this location. So we'll be looking for breakouts in these locations here. You see, so I'm a little bit below the range now and below this overall 30-minute range, right? So I'm looking for a breakout within the range to break out of the range. So at least our profit targets are a little bit bigger now. But once it starts breaking out, I'll look at the EA for better confirmation, because I will want the sell strength to be below 100s and sell strength to be below 100s here once it starts pushing up. If it starts pushing down, I'm also going to be looking for buy strengths to be dropping below 100 and buy strengths to be dropping below 100 to confirm stronger push. And the RSIs to be at least on the sell side even, or at least sell by delta 1. And if it's buying, then of course I would expect the sell side to be completely 0 and 0. because the RSI has been staying bullish mostly. And when it does flip to a sell side, it doesn't flip completely bearish. It usually flips slightly bearish. But these numbers here flips pretty strong bearish when it's strong bearish. Based on this data here, it's been correlating 19 times um, more bullish across the 6 charts. So market has been a little bit more bullish here. Over the past 30 minutes. Since the 30-minute bar has been going, we've been more bullish. And we have OBV volume is flipping bullish here as well, which is great. So we're looking towards the bull side. This volume here is down at the moment. It's above zero, so that's good. Let's go back to 30 minutes, check out the volume. See, volume did come in here as a high volume, but let me turn this alert. So we had high volume coming in over here, right? But it was pretty similar to these volume here that actually moved over here. So that means the move may start now at this particular point. So we have strong bullish volume on the previous 30-minute bar with the doji here. So from price action perspective, we are having a turnaround like this on the 30-minute bar by bar analysis. Um, it's at the bottom of this channel here, bouncing back up. Now it's breaking this here in the 5-minute. Let's see and confirm that break of the 5-minute chart. I want it to have stronger cells, weaker cells right here. And this is the threshold line. So anything below this yellow line here is a sell side. Anything above the yellow line is a buy side. And this would be considered our moving average 9 key level. Let's look at this one here. So based on this, as you can see, it came down south a little bit and then flipped to sort of nothing in this region here. But then it's been more bullish here. So I'd like to see this break this here in order to continue bullish. And then for this, I would like to see it break this level here to continue bearish, which is going to be an approximate 50 pip move. Alright, so this low and this high, we're looking for 1 minute to break this low and this high. And give a signal above it. So it gives a signal anywhere in this region and anywhere in this region is what we're looking for. Or if it does give a signal, let's just say give a signal down here. Once it reaches this threshold level here and pushes, I would enter. If it gives a signal here, which is already did, right? You give a signal over here and over here already. So once it starts breaking this area here, we can sort of look for buys. Three minutes struggling to stay up. It's coming back down below this 9 here. See how the volume has been decreasing from this point downwards. Starting to see an increase in volume again. There's a 15-second chart. So the volume sort of dissipated here. So for the move to start again, we need to see that volume start pushing to the upside. So you see this is the 15-second volume. We need this volume to increase much higher, at least above this line, to show that volume is coming back in. And it needs to be consistent above it, not just one break like that. So you see some strong bearish volume came in there, and then it punched down here on 15 seconds. But we need to see some consistent volume coming in.
Did you see what Bailey did with the wrapping paper I bought?
No.
I lost it now. I can't find it.
It
Is
was,
it in?
it was in the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Angie took it upstairs.
Maybe Angie took it upstairs. Alright, this is staying bullish still here. This is fairly neutral. They're pretty close together. They're pretty close together there as well. But the RSI went up a little bit more bullish. And gold is a little bit more, dollar is a little bit more bullish. You see gold, the bearish strength, it was 82% earlier. Now it's only 55. But dollar remained at 75% bullish. And the volume has been increasing consistently here on the OBV. So if 9 o'clock passes and we don't have any volume, so definitely 9:30 volume we're waiting for. Let's see how the 50 minutes chart looks. Okay, so 50-minute chart looks exactly the same it looked 30 minutes ago. Right? But 30-minute, however, looks more like it's flipping bullish. So this 30-minute needs to close within the area it is right now to create a pivot point here. So a low, lower low, and a higher low.
I'm gonna fix this once this bar closes.
See, 15-minute also has a pivot here to the bullish side. Alright, but if it's gonna sell, we need to see that pivot over here as well. And 5-minute chart has the pivot right here. 1, 2, 3. If this closes here, then we'll have a pivot to the upside here. Alright, so we had that there. Now we have this here. So you see here it went down, bearish, bullish, bearish. Then over here it went bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. And then now let's see what happens here.
What is my thing saying?
So over here we have a base. If the arbitrage calculation is showing that this bullish right now. Gold needs to go up. And if it does go up, it's probably going to go up and break this high, which is the top of the range. On a 1 minute chart, that means we have about 25-30 pips here. If it continues up, so this continues in a straight line up like this and breaks this high here, then we might have a buy up to there, at least before a pullback. So you see these two purple lines here. These two purple lines represents our 5-minute range, and which gets automatically drawn. So we're still within the 5-minute range. If it breaks out of the 5-minute range, gives us signals above it, then we're sort of good to go. Alright, so it's 9 o'clock now. Some volume came in there. As you can see, so it was some bearish volume. But the volume is not showing up on the charts over here. Okay, so we have this high volume coming in on the 15-second chart like we wanted. You see this here? And it pivoted nicely to the upside here. Alright, let's look for that 5-minute breakout now. Oops. Oh, jeez. I'm deleting everything right now. Alright, so we were looking for buys. Let's go 30-minute here. We're looking for a 5-minute breakout here. Right, a staying breakout, not to fake out. So if 5-minute breaks out, we need to see that 10-minute chart hold. And so if the 5-minute breaks out, we need to see the 10-minute close, which means 2 5-minute bar has to break out. So while this 5-minute does a wick or something, the next 5-minute bar might be a bearish bar or a small green bar next to it, because there is no volume here in the 10-minute chart for it to push away, unless the volume starts rapidly increasing, then it might push away. Uh, 8-hour definitely looks like it's slowing down now to do one of those type of wedge looking shape. Alright, this is breaking this previous high right here. Now we're waiting for it to correlate and everything to move bullish. Right, you see everything is starting to move bullish over here, except the silvers. The silvers needs to also start moving bullish. We have this key level here. It's above it. It's staying bullish above it. Um, this also is showing that we're having sort of a overbought situation going on here on the price of gold. Now, this is still in development. This arbitrage setup is still in development. So I'm just monitoring it to see how it works out. Because you see, like yesterday's behavior pattern. It was selling and then inevitably pushed down here. It was buying and then inevitably pushed up here. But this sell here didn't work out. Didn't give me any data. So I have to be careful with these type of things. Alright, so I break this high, just like how we have this key level breaking the high here. Pushing back down now. But let's see if it stays above. We're supposed to get a signal anyway, so I'll wait for the signal to come in. At 9:15, if 9:10 passes and nothing happens, then we're waiting for 9:30 volume. Yesterday we waited all the way for 9:30 to take a trade, and then we got in and out and we're done. But as you can see, the buy strength here is 303. Sell strength is less than 100, like I wanted. I would like to see the same thing on the average setup over here. I would like to see the sell strength decrease further. The fact that dollar is buying so much aggressive over here, while gold is buying at the same time, it's not really the greatest sign. Because then it can mean that it might do a fake out and then push down straight. We also have this option of it testing this line here and then pushing down for a sell. And because I don't like the fact that dollar is so bullish right now. All right, it's giving that buy signal. Let me double check everything here now one more time. All right, so it broke out here. 10 minutes is looking bullish. 50 minutes is nicely bullish. 30 minutes has been bullish, doji, and then bullish again. But it's still within the 30-minute range. So like I said, we're still taking a huge risk by taking a buy here. So I'm gonna decrease my risk size. And I'm gonna enter a buy only up to this point where it's supposed to reject from. So we have a target here of 1.93 at the bottom. Let's see what's going on with the top, if there's anything at all on the top. We have 1.09 at the top, which is a smaller target. More likely it's just gonna come right here. I mean, if it pushes up and gives me a second signal somewhere in the upside over here, I might be interested in that. Damn, I should have kept my lot size a little bit bigger, huh? Alright, if you guys took this trade, you're probably in 13, 10, maybe 10 pip profit now because, you know, just 10 seconds delay. It's pretty close to that rejection zone there. 16 pips. Alright, so I exited as soon as they went to break even here. Right, so I've seen most of the time, as soon as it goes 15 pips into profit, it sets the break even, and guess what happens? It pushes back down towards it. Right, almost topping it out, of course. Yesterday that happened to me. All right, so now let me go back to the price action to really confirm the breakout, because remember we said we want a 10-minute to break out solid. So 10-minute just did break out solid. 15-minute is still working its way out. If 50 minutes closes its way out over here, nice and strong, and it gives another buy signal, then this buy is actually going to work out. But you see 50 minutes came back in to the 30-minute range. But the fact that it already touched 2 times on this trend line and starts breaking back to the upside here might indicate that this should go bullish. So I am a little bit more bullish bias right at the moment, but I don't want to hold on to that bias either. So you see, I use this line here as a gauge of where market might reject from, which it did. Right, so now we need to see a pullback here, and then another buy signal. That's going to actually help us break out of this, because the bullish strength is pretty strong here. On the average side, is becoming even stronger, right? Of course, as you see, I would have gotten stopped out here at break even. The volume is still climbing to the positive side here. We have these here are bullish on the 9s, and we have this arbitrage setup is still bullish as well. Alright, so now it broke out, testing out this high over here, or this range at least, absorbing any liquidity that was left behind here on this push. Let's go check the volume. Let's look at the 15-second chart volume analysis. So I see volume sort of dissipated here again. We want to see that increased volume again, right? So let's do this here. Alright, so we want to see an increased volume beyond this point here for it to actually push out again. And as you can see, most of the high volume locations were bearish volume, bearish volume, bearish volume. Which is suspicious. Because over here, if you look at the bullish volume, you will see that we had bullish volume here, bullish volume there, 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 and there. And it went continuously upside. Over here, same thing. You see the bullish volume, how it increased here. And the bullish bars, high volume was coming in and it went up. Over here, high volume on the bearish side was coming in. It went up, which can imply easily a fake out. Alright, so it's 9:50 now. That means the next volume section is going to come in at 9:30. So I'll be here until 9:30 to see what happens. Okay, so let's say we did now. We took this trade, but for only like 15 pips. Let's leave it in 30 minutes so it can remind us that what we're trading in is a disaster market, right? We're not trading in the best market at the moment. Because remember, the buys are above here and the sells are below here. We're technically not supposed to be trading inside here at all. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Are you learning anything new? Are you learning from the stream? Am I helping in any way? Let me know. This way I can know if the stream actually helps people or not. If the stream is productive or not. Oh, the mic is on. Oh, yeah. No, I don't stream every day. I only stream Tuesdays and Thursdays on Cam's channel here. But I do leave this EA on my channel. This way, anyone who wants to read the data on here, take the signals on here, validate the signals using the same price action I am using here, you can do so. Right, this data is free on my channel, on my YouTube channel. Right, it's always here. You'll be able to see that, okay, bullish strength, RSI strength. So you look at these little data to help you gather that is the strength gonna provide that buy or a sell that you're looking for. And also it's giving you these signal points of interest that help you understand that okay, possible entry, right? So it's always giving you a possible entry, because that's the hardest thing. The hardest thing is always figuring out, where do I enter, right? So the system sort of helps you. Hey, you could enter here. Just make sure you validate it with price action. That's what I've been doing here every Tuesday and Thursdays, trying to validate all the trades with price action. And as you can see, it's been working out so far. I mean, I've been taking some pretty good trades the past 2 weeks. I started off this account here with $112 a week and a half ago. It's now $212. Right, so it grew 100% from 2 weeks. Right, so I hope to grow it 100% every 2 weeks or even 3 weeks. And believe it or not, the stream actually does help me, because when I'm trading for you guys, I trade better for myself, right? And it took me a while to understand my own system as well, just like I would take you a while to understand the system, right? I built it and everything from scratch, but I had to observe the data because I couldn't backtest anything. I had to just build it, put it on the screen, watch it, build it, put it on the screen, watch it, because it's too much of a large EA to run a backtest. All right, so the bullish strength is weakened here, and here, as you can see, the sell strength came back to 123. It was at 50 something earlier. So we clearly don't want to look for buys anymore. I mean, we can look for buys. It just has to be nice and strong, right? But theoretically, it's more bullish than bearish at the moment. So let's focus on that. The idea that it's more bullish than bearish in the moment, and it's in the moment is also in a bad turbo range. So we're looking for sells below here. We're looking for buys above here. Still, so once the EA starts giving signals above here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start this stream. This is on my channel. So this way you can have this opened up on a separate window. So this way you can monitor the data at the same time. And this is a live account that's on here that you're seeing. So just monitor the data on your separate screen. This way you can see if these trades are going to pan out on the sell side or it's going to pan out on the buy side, and it's going to give you the alerts on YouTube. Just turn up your volume. All right, so we're waiting for 9:30 now. 10 more minutes to go. I'll be right back.
I have a sell. And my stop loss is above that 5 minutes.
So Annika entered a sell. She entered 2 cells actually. Now.
Yeah. You see this blue line is my stop loss.
And above the previous 5 minutes. So that's a 30-minute chart.
This is a 30-minute chart. This blue line is my stop
So she
loss.
has her she took a sell here, and she has her stop loss above the high of this 30-minute. If you guys want to join in that sell, you can. I'm just waiting for a little bit higher, stronger confirmation so I can max leverage that account, because I can't just take an entry without being 100% absolutely sure about it. Whereas she's more of a swing trader. She holds her trade much longer than I do. Because most of her analysis is swing trading analysis. She's been looking for sells, because she's expecting a sell to happen.
No, I'm just expecting it no, this is a short one.
Okay.
To come here, and then if it rejects, and then basically the 4-hour bar or the 8-hour bar I'm looking for to take. And then I can see what happens after that. So far, my take profit is 31.25, and then I can see
the bottom of the range here. So
yeah,
she's taking profit at the bottom.
I can see what happens there.
Which is likely. If it does come down, it might spike at the bottom of the range, and then if it wants to continue down, it's just going to stay breaking out.
Yeah, I think the dollar might be. I mean, the gold, the daily might be doji. I don't know.
I mean, if it breaks out of that range, the channel there, the green line, so if it breaks out of this line here on the 30-minute, then that's a pretty decent break. It could potentially run down here and then come back up. Right. All right, I'll take a break. I'll be back in 7 minutes.
Yeah, I have alarms on. It's breaking out ish. I don't know. It's on the bottom of the 5 minutes.
The volume is not going to be present until 9:30 though.
Oh, it's coming. Look.
Yeah, I need that 30-minute bar to close.
It's 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is it's breaking out now.
Yeah, I need it to
Don't
close.
go.
I need to close break.
No, don't go. Look, 5 minutes. It's breaking out now.
All right, so 5 minutes breaking down here. I mean, it came back to the bottom of the range, of course.
Yeah.
Isn't that where you want to exit?
I took one out
All right, so it's testing this line again here, this trend line. And it came back inside of this trend line here, right? So if it closes back inside this trend line
I'm
here
gonna
and
get out
closes
of this with
outside.
profit. I got out of this with profit. The reason I'm worried to keep anything right now is because 5 minute indicator is flat. 5 minutes 200 is flat.
Oh yeah, so once the 5-minute 200 is flat, you can expect a full day's of range for
Yeah.
that thing to reset.
So I am expecting retest to. My throat is not working. I hope people are not going to get annoyed with my voice. 3142 retest. I have a pending order there for sell. And I also have a pending order on the 5 minutes liquidity, which is 3145. Oh, did I say 3145? In that area. 5 minutes liquidity and the 30 minutes liquidity pending order. And that's why I'm worried about the sell, because I am looking for a sell. I'm looking for a sell, but at the same time, because it's flat, so I took out my profit right now.
So you see the volume here that I was looking at the 15-second chart increased and then it started pushing down.
Yeah.
Now we do that again, right? Now we need to see that volume increased again. And stay increased, of course. Right, so it needs to stay under this and then above. All right, so let me go look. The EA is giving a signal there.
30 minutes closing.
It's giving a sell signal, but as you can see, the sell strength is not as favorable, right? RSI shifted pretty much from 0 to 9 on the sell side. So for me, it's not a strong sell, especially it's in support. The fact that it's in support,
that's coming.
right? It's just I don't trust the sell completely because as you can see, it gave me the same exact sell over here previously.
No, this one
and then rejected up.
This one is coming.
Right? Using the same sort of data. But Annika is saying it's a sell here, of course. It could be a nice 50 pip sell.
Yeah, it's gonna go now. I just got out because I have very good profits. I've been doing very well for 2 weeks, making a lot of percentages. And I have promised myself to stay away from the range. This will go. It's gonna go. I guarantee it. I just don't want to be part of anything because I'm good. I want to wait this out.
Let's try to sell in there. See what happens.
It's gonna go very well. It's gonna
take
go now.
profit. And I'll put a stop loss above this yellow line right here. Because this is the bullish line, this is the bearish area. Right, so this determines bullish, bearish market.
Now you have two options. Sometimes it breaks out 100 pip out of the 200 of the flat 5 minutes and then comes back in, or it just doesn't go far much. Right now, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know that it has to come here.
I'm taking a risk here, of course, because I'm not absolutely certain about the trade due to the indicators data. The EA's data is not producing that strength I wanted to produce, so I'm risking here. If it does not go in my favor as market pushes up over here, I'll just close the trade. It might go, it might pull back and then drop, but I can't risk because as you can see, I have a higher lot size based on the account size. I can't risk just like that and hold trades. There you see, I'm giving back quite a bit of money already.
9:30 volume is gonna come, and then there's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I needed to wait for that volume.
Yes.
I rushed into the trade. All right, let's see here. Time to close this trade.
Yeah, because the flatness of the 5 minute, I just got out because it was supposed to either bleed out instantly.
Well, that's why I was waiting for this buy side to be less than 100 in order to bleed out, because it only bleeds out when it's less than 100.
Yeah, I
Right?
was
So
waiting for a bleed out instantly right away and then punch back up. Or if I was gonna do this, that's what I got out. I didn't like the volume.
so as you guys see here, if you pay attention to these numbers here, you will see that as the buys decreases, this thing is gonna keep pushing to the downside. If the buys decreases below 100, you'll see it run to the downside. Right? That'll help prove to you that the system works, and you can actually use it. It's free, you know. And then if it doesn't, as you can see, if it doesn't, if this starts going bullish again,
Oh,
then
30
it's gonna
minute
do a pullback.
close. New 30 minute
Right.
open down.
All right, let's see what happens if the new 30-minute pushes down.
I entered sell.
And I can re-enter the sell there.
Either it goes, either it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
It's supposed to go
If I
down
get
now.
stopped out here, I get stopped out here. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for 9:30. After 9:30, 10 o'clock to make it back tomorrow. Because if I lose here, I'm not taking any more trades. I'm done trading. See, entering a little bit too excited here. I entered a little bit too excited. I didn't wait for the numbers I was waiting for.
What do you mean it's going?
I know, but I can't be in drawdown. I have high leverage.
No, you're not in drawdown. Isn't it going down?
Yeah, it's going down now. Yeah. So if this pushes down, I'll be great. If not, I'm done trading. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm risking at least 20% of the account at the same time.
Of course, it's under resistance too.
Yeah, it's under resistance. That's what I was telling you. It's under resistance. I shouldn't be selling the resistance. Times 0.2. So $42 is 20%. I get stopped out at 35. Right. So 212.
I put.
So I took a 16% loss there. All right, so it's not going to bearish anytime soon. You can forget about that bearish move there. As you can see, it's flipping bullish already here. You need to wait for it to give a second sell signal in the bearish side, in the bearish zone. See, this is the bearish zone. I sort of rushed into the trade here. So if it gives a signal inside of the bearish zone, I'll take the sell and hold it. Right? If it rushes into the buy zone here, I'll take the buy signal and make back the money and possibly then some. Yeah, it held the support here. Right, it's holding 30-minute support, 1 hour support, daily support, all kinds of support are over here at the moment. Right, this is a 4-hour support as well, I believe. Right, it's a 4-hour close. It's a 4-hour support resistance here with these two previous bars. So these 4 hours are holding it as well. So there's a lot of support resistance here that's holding the market up. All right, we have an engulfing bullish bar here, but a retest of the 9 at the same time on the 5-minute chart. All right, so let's see what's going on with the EA here. Sell strength is increasing here, which is great. So there's still a possibility of it turning around and shooting down. All right, let's look at the. See on this chart here, on this volume analysis here, we have bullish. We have some strong bullish volume here came in, right? Only two bearish strong volume bars, but as you can see, between this data here, it pushed away. So let's look for that bearish volume to come in. All right, 5 minutes is giving a second chance there. If 5 minutes comes down, breaks this, it needs to close below this. It's 9:35. This could be a trap bar here. Um, this is retesting the 9. If it's retesting the 9, pushing back down and closes bearish here, then we may see a continuation down. I mean, based on the visual price action, we're supposed to be buying this to go up here, right? This is the buy zone in a way, based on price action. But based on price action, if it's gonna go bullish, it's gonna go bullish, and this data is gonna help me identify that bullish move. So far, it's not identifying the bullish move. We have this one here identifying sell move coming. We have this one here identifying sell moves coming, right? Remember, I was saying that it needs to break this low here, this sell area here to start selling. Well, I did not wait for that either, right? All right, so let's see what's going to happen here now. I want to see this breaks below here and closes below here. And I'll re-enter that sell to push down. Because as you can see, the stop out is nothing. It's just the lot size was pretty big.
It's one of those moves that you have to walk away. It's going to take forever to go. Seems like.
Alright, the numbers are decreasing here on the buy side. So I need it to be below 100 to push down, or it's just not gonna push down. Possibly this whole moving average needs to flip bullish and then back bearish for me to take a signal down here. So I'll keep waiting a little bit longer. Volume has shifted bearish here, as you can see. So the fact that volume shifted bearish, it may actually push down. We just have to be a little bit more patient. Also, I should have known better because this is my rejection point. This is my rejection line. Same as if this was a rejection line, right? It likes to pull away from this 50 and reject from there. Pull away from this 50 and reject from there. Unless it's a trend, this is actually gonna really bend to the downside and really bend to the downside. All right, so I'm still seeing greens popping up inside here. These numbers are popping up bullish back up here. So I'm gonna call it a range for the day, and I'll stick around until 10. It's 10 o'clock is news, so I'll be right back. 10 o'clock more than likely I'm gonna be back here to validate that news might move it. They might be waiting for the news.
No, I got out. What time is it?
All right, it's still ranging here. So 10 o'clock, 15 minutes more to go. All right, I'm gonna get ready for work. I'm gonna trade the news, and then I'll leave. Because I think it's gonna do a big spike. Right.
But the silver's
Some of
this
it is-
thing that was staying. And the silver's are dropping, and this one's staying.
Let me see what's going on here.
So
Alright, so the silver dropped. It means gold needs to drop to catch up.
yeah, silver's been dropping for a while, and this thing.
So the fact that silver is dropping means gold is overvalued at the moment. So gold is gonna have to reset in order to go catch up with the silver. As you can see, the arbitrage calculation is showing that it's supposed to go down to catch up with the silvers. That means it should actually bypass down below these here. So we can essentially wait for a push down.
I guess it won't
start.
go. Maybe it's gonna wait until silver is ready to do a pullback up, so this can go
You see
up.
this behavior here. We have 1, 2, 3 lows. We have a lot of lows coming in here. They might want to just take out. This is similar to what it did over here with a bunch of lows, and it took them all out. Now they have more lows and not making higher highs. It may want to take all this out. However, down here, over here, the EMA has flipped bullish, so they're sort of contradicting each other. But if it starts pushing down here nice and strong with strong bearish signals, strong bearish data here, I'll take the sell. Until then, I can't take the sell.
Okay,
This has increased here, so if it does starts coming down here with the news, it's gonna push down for 75 pips approximately. It's holding this resistance line here. So based on this chart, it looks like it broke out and it's testing. Right, so if it pushes back down, flips bearish, gives a bearish signal, I'll catch that signal to go down again. But this time I'll increase the lot size to 0.1 lot versus 0.5 lot, because my previous trade here was 0.5. Where is it? Oh no, that was a 0.01. 0.1. And so I thought I did a 0.5, but 0.5 is what I did earlier to gain some profit here. So I'm down 30 bucks. So I have to make that back and then some. Let's see where the volume is coming in. We have 1 more minute. Let's see how the volume looks on the 30-second charts here. Okay, so no volume is in at the moment. Right? Let's see here how the volume plays out. So we have bullish volume popping in here. The news just came out. Bearish volume. Let's see how this closes here now. The volume is starting to come back in here. The bullish volume decreased here. Let's see what this one turns out to be. Let's go back to 5 minutes. 5 minutes needs to break out on the upside there. Needs to break out above this zone here now. Right? So it's to close bullish above here in order to continue up. On the 5-second, we have more stronger bearish closes here. Right, you have a consistency of bearish closes. On the 15-second, we have Bearish, 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 bearish. Coming down here. 5 minutes should be pushing down. If this 5 minute pushes down nice and strong and closes bearish, then let's see here now. What's that going on? Right, buy strength is so it's pretty strong. Dollars buying aggressively here. If it gives a sell signal, I'll take that sell signal. Yeah, I know. I should have checked this first, and then before I entered a sell earlier. I should have just waited for the news. Alright, 5 minutes closing in 2 minutes. Let that close. Once that closes, then we can see what to do next. See, our bearish volume is staying bearish here. And 5 seconds is staying bearish as well here, right?
I can't deal with this range.
So 3 minutes here is making more sense. So 3 minute, we need to see 3 minute push to the downside or push to the upside. Yeah, like at least 2 bars.
I'm gonna close this out. 30 pips negative. I can't. This doesn't want to go, it seems like. Because silver's dropped really nicely, and then this one's just refusing to go. And now the silver's one want to do a pullback on the 5 minute. This one want to go up. So this arbitrage thing is not working very well. Market changed. It used to work really well. Because silver's has been dropping for a long time, 4 hour being reds, 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 and this one was going up. So I want to close this and go on with my life.
The silver has been a downtrend here.
I know for a long time, but not the gold. Usually they go together, but it's been a nonsense.
The silver is a strong bearish here.
It's been for a while.
Strong bearish here. And strong bearish here. We're neutral here. Neutral here.
Okay, I'm getting out of
neutral
this. Waited enough of this nonsense.
I
50.
might want to go take this out first.
Yeah. Okay, 40 something pip negative. I closed that, but I have made money. So I didn't earlier. I entered sales from the top on the 5 minutes, so I had enough money to. There wasn't a lot of loss. I'm getting out of this nonsense. Yeah.
Market has been very shitty today. And maybe I might range the rest of the day. I'm trying to make sense of what's happening here. Clearly, there's nothing happening.
It says still
30 minutes, as you can see, 30 minutes is if we had just stayed focused on the 30-minute chart, 5-minute chart. I mean, obviously, I got a little bit of a FOMO here, and that caused me to lose. But as you can see, FOMO is not something we can have.
And this is gonna range over here. I mean, you may want to go up now for sure. I don't want to be part of this nonsense, so I am done for today.
30-minute close bullish here. So we had a strong high volume bar here, which still isn't it's not peaking above these, right? So maybe this is the bar that's going to actually peak above these two here. This point of interest here. So if this bar starts peaking above it, then we might get the spike that we're looking for. And then if we look at 5-minute volume, we want to see that spike happen above this level here. I mean 15 minutes.
It's gonna push up now. Look.
And based on 5 minutes, we want to see that spike of the volume, spike above these here.
The range, be careful. So I'm done. I don't want to click on anything.
So you see 3 different time frame, 3 different volume break we need to pay attention to. So whichever comes first, it'll be able to identify the high volume coming in on a breakout. But there is no breakout. Breakout is due up here, breakout is due down here. So here's what happens when we sit for too long on the charts. You start getting away from what your original analysis is, because then you start trying to take a trade, and then you force a trade.
Yeah, it's range.
Impatience got the best of me today.
Be careful. Be careful today.
All right, this is the chart analysis here. You guys can monitor it from my channel here in order to see what's going on. Right, to see when this is gonna actually go or not go. So you guys can be able to see the signals coming in above the range or below the range, and if you want to, you can take it. If not, then fine. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that the silvers were going down and the 5 minutes on the gold were just staying, just refusing to go. So that sell is canceled in my eyes until it goes to my pending order. So I do have pending orders above. So I'm gonna leave the computer on, but I'm not gonna trade on them. It took some scalpings. You see how it's behaving? Like this was going down. If you look at
Silver is still pushing down.
yeah, but the gold is
here.
refusing to push.
Silvers is still coming down here at the moment. All right, so these guys are starting to push down now.
That's what I usually do.
It means this should be starting to push down now.
I hold myself thinking that okay, it's gonna go because silvers are pushing.
What did the news come out as for dollar? I didn't even pay attention. Good, bad, negative, what?
It came. I have to refresh it.
Alright, so it came negative for dollar.
Negative. Both of them came negative for dollar. That's why it's not about the negative for dollar. I don't like how gold was refusing to go with the silvers, so I'm not going to sell now until my pending order gets hit. So that's why I don't think the sell is gonna go right now.
You see what's going on here? So on the gold chart itself, it's showing buy here, but on the average chart, average charts is showing sells here. So it's completely gold is gold is on its own at the moment. Gold is the only one holding trend, holding the range while all the others pushes down. There's the rejection bar there.
It seems like it's gonna push now.
All right, I'm gonna try to sell out. I'm gonna take another risk here.
Yeah. Finally, it's breaking out.
I'll give it a second signal there. I'm at break even.
This thing played with my patience and then went, as usual.
Alright, so I took 40 pips out of the market there. My total return for today is 48. So 212.
No, it went to my take profit zone. There you go. After it played around with my patience. There you go.
Alright, so I did 22% today on this account. Right, even though I took an early entry and lost, I was able to double up the order over here. So I took a 0.1 lot earlier, took a loss on 30 something pips. And then over here, I doubled up the order and went down, took 40 pips, 42 pips. Right, so now I'm done trading for the day. At least I got my trade I wanted.
This 1 5 minute bar finally broke out after how long has it been? Jeez. I suffered through this nonsense. Hate the market.
So you see the data over here on all the 6 chart was increasing sell side. The arbitrage here was showing us that it's supposed to sell
Yeah.
right below these lows at some point in time. And when we look for proof that the silvers are down, the silvers were actually very much down. So gold needed to balance out its value to silver's value. Let me show you this arbitrage here. So basically this data here, you see it's usually 91, right? The average price ratio is supposed to be 91 across all 6 charts, but in this case it was 92, so it sort of had to push down, right? And it might push down if it stays at 92 for a little while longer until it evens back out to 91.
Nick, it went to my take profit for fucking how long it took. I've been trying to take this move. It's only went like 1 5 minute bar though. unfortunately. So I don't know. It might want to do a pullback and go some more.
Yeah, it
I'm
might do a pullback and
exhausted
go
with this
somewhere.
range.
But
I don't want to do.
at least I was able to catch my trade for the day, and did my 20% for the day.
Yeah, this is a rejection zone. That was my take profit zone. Unfortunately, it took a long time. Now I would be wary about the sell until it actually does some sort of a pullback and then comes down.
I mean, either way, you look at this range, this range here. It just tapped out this low here. It just absorbed this low here. It might actually come back up to this point and then zigzag and range the rest of the day off the 30-minute chart. So 30 minutes is going to be a disaster day.
But don't forget that there's liquidities here.
Right, so as you can see, 30-minute might be just a range like this day, the rest of the day. You see, it did this move early on in Asia. It ranged all of New York, and then Asia, it might move again. Usually when market wants to do a reversal for a sell direction, is going to do all of its move in Asia. That's what I pay attention. Like, for example, this buy trend that we've been in this whole time, it did all of its reversal bullish move during Asia. Right? So for the past few years, I've been paying attention to the Asia trade trends. Whenever Asia takes control, the market wants to start reversing. So it might range until Asia is in control again. All right, thank you guys. I'm gonna head out. But I don't know if you guys took any trades with me, but I guess over time, as long as you see that we're consistently doing our 10 to 20% a day, you guys start taking those trades with us. Of course, we have a 10-second delay, so you're always going to be 10 seconds behind me. If you have any questions, you can message me on Telegram. Just go to my YouTube channel and find me from there.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.